Warning, F-bombs are armed and may be dropped. Okay. Civil War Loadout, Part 2. Weapons other than firearms. Is there anything you should probably have? And it really is all tools. So, let's get started. Multi-tool. Ordinary multi-tools. Don't worry too much about the brand, but do worry about the quality. Some are better than others. An actual Victorinox Swiss Army knife, if you have one. Right now I don't, so I can't show you one. Folding knives. Slight emphasis on the assisted openers. Bolt's a little tight. Follow your state laws. All right. A fixed blade knife. Brass knuckles. You'll notice this one looks a little funny. It's because this is my nighttime rig. The way it works, put it in your hand. The straps go along the back of your hand. And put the strap on. Don't read too much into that poke. Okay. When you're asleep, it'll keep it in your hand. Keep it in your off hand, right? Leave your strong hand free. Somebody wakes you up and you can't reach for another weapon, you've already got one literally right there. And I've actually hit people trying to wake me up because they were supposed to. People don't rub me or poke me to wake me up anymore. They talk to me. Gee, I wonder why. Pepper spray, if you can get it. Small cans are okay. Medium cans are better. Large cans are generally too big. And flashlights. This is the cheapo one with some screwdriver bits on it. I have a slight preference for significant preference for 3 D-cell mag lights. Although this is actually not mine. This is one that's being loaned to me because mine just took a shit. Mine was one of those new LED ones, so I'm going to go back and find out if there's a problem with that type or not. Now, you might have noticed a little bit of a trend, right? My assisted opener is a trench knife, folding trench knife. My fixed blade knife is a Schrade Century Tonto, which is a kind of a modern trench knife. That's not an accident. These put 2 weapons in your hand at once. Also, this one can be rigged up for the nighttime use, but you can't open the blade in the nighttime mode. So, you can, but you have to open it first, then put it on, and now what you have is the trench knife stuck on your hand. This one used to be rigged up for nighttime use. I don't like it that way. And strangely enough, zip ties. Now, before you go crazy, first of all, I'm talking about the big ones, like 1/4 inch wide. So they're usually about a 1/2 foot to a foot long. Second of all, why? If you have a situation where you need to hold somebody without necessarily hurting them, those work real good for 5-10 minutes until you can get something to actually hold them properly. None of this is a game, all right? Hopefully the fact that people are talking like this, and like a few other people that I can mention off the top of my head, Temple, the would-be insurgents will just say, no, maybe this isn't such a good idea. Maybe they're actually fucking ready for us. But if it gets there, it gets there. All right. In everyday carry terms, what should you have? I actually used to carry this one as my everyday carry until the clip broke off. That made it a little more difficult. This one, first of all, is not an assisted opener, but the clip is still on, and I can get this a lot easier. In fact, this is an Ozark Trail. You can get these at Walmart. $5. It shakes a little bit, a little loose, but it's also like 4 years old, and it's been abused to hell and back. So don't read too much into that. Multi-tool and a ranged weapon. You know, I could be talking about a firearm. I could be talking about pepper spray. I'll leave that for you to figure out on your own. Keep calm and sure carry on.